top. As you can see, Mr. Obama brought me good luck today. Yes, sir. Now, I don't know why the two previous live streams didn't allow chat. I restructured my tablet to allow chat. I restructured the comment section on my tablet. I went to the advanced settings and welcome. What can I do something for you, Mr. Obama? Oh, if you see Steve Montelli, tell him I said hello. All right, Mr. Obama, thank you very much for your assistance. Anything I could do? The end of an era. And shopping in shopping malls in the United States. Remember how you helped Venezuela? I remember. Made the prices go down. Yeah, you remember oil prices in Venezuela? They went down, and down the oil prices. Oh, I thought Steve was here. No, Mr. Obama, Steve's not here. So when the beautiful Venezuela, a tourist mecca of the entire world, everybody went to Venezuela for vacations in the early 80s. Everybody. Up. Jack Thompson. I got the oily. I have the, what is fuel hairdo today, Jack? Jack Thompson. I saw that comment yesterday. I don't know. So let me, Mr. Obama, Jack is here. I don't care about Jack. Steve Montelli. He's the man. All right, Mr. Obama, go over there. Hi, Jack. Mr. Obama, are you cheating? No, just a backup. Jack is backup. What about Warren? No. Jack, yes? Jack. Maybe Jack. You know, you never know. Steve Montelli. So, Jack, thank you. All right. We can comment at it. So, I don't know. We won't get involved with what YouTube. Warren, thank you. Wait. Thank you. Your chat matches my yellow glasses. Salamat. So I was going to go to work as I spoke to you this morning, and I walked outside. The sky opened for about 5 minutes, and I came back in, Warren, in order to get the videos that I sent out private mail and to the existing Patreon members that were Patreon members prior to February of 2020, and also all levels of all pledges receive every upload that goes to, if there is a person at the $100 level, they get the same uploads as the persons at the $5, and every person everywhere from the $1 to the $100 pledges individually. So if someone were to become a member of the Patreon community now at the $10 level or above, I'll post my new loads. But the $1, $3, $5 levels and $10 levels up. Chat. Stupid chat. So, somebody said, how come he does that crazy stuff on his channel? Well, I do it because you want me to do it. And who better than me to help my audience or give my audience what they want? Now, for instance, Warren, he wants nothing. Jack, he wants nothing. But they both enjoy the antics of Michael Fazio on YouTube. When people say, why do those people give that guy money? Give me money because I provide them with a form and a source of entertainment. And I thank them, and they thank me, and the internet. Happens on the Hapsters and the Chi Corsairs show. And that's why it happens to Lyrish in Israel show. And that's why people give Super Chat. And the Vinny Eastwood show, just recently, people like his commentary and they like his subject matter. A Brit in the Philippines has a very amenable, when he requests, needs, or suggests the money to buy something, almost instantly it appears on the screen. When Brit in the Philippines wanted parts, the basings, money for stuff, see, they give people super chat. Oh, at this point, it's super chat. They give them that because a person has a need and another person can help that person with. If they don't like you, they will come and they will troll. But if they will not give you money. So that's the difference between someone who has a likable personality and someone who has blasé. I was brushing my tooth, as in one tooth. Well, damn. Now, Peekaboo 2, talk about people bearing gifts. Peekaboo 2 gave Daisy I the highest level water pick. That water pick sold 2 years ago, and we met at my house, by the way, and that was very nice. And then the gentleman who goes under the name Peekaboo to You also took us out to dinner at the Outback Steakhouse because apparently for someone new to share his blessings. So Peekaboo 2, welcome to the machine. I need a haircut. I've been to the haircutting salon, haircutting shop, appliance center in the BQ Mall yesterday, which was empty, which is part of the title. The stores in the malls from Mr. and Mrs. Hapster's live stream in Hawaii, I counted less than 60 people in the entire mall that she had walked through in 23 minutes of around the mall. Should have been thousands. And yesterday and 2 days ago in the BQ Mall, I went into the appliance center to buy the hair cutting tool. I'm just going to buy the barber tool that just cuts off your hair. I won't be, and I'm going to go what is called in the Philippines, but they didn't have one. So I actually didn't look in the ICM mall. So I'm going to just buy the machine, 2,000 or 3,000 pesos, and then I'll just cut my own hair. But I might charge my viewers to watch me cut off my hair. That could be possible, or maybe I'll find a young lady to cut the hair off on me. That's possible too. We'll see what happens once I get the trimming machine, the cutter. It kind of looks like this, but this is for the sideboards, as I used to call them, sideboards. But this one, it's just it won't. This is just for the sideboards. It won't cut the hair. It'll just jam up. And plus, not only that, go over here deep into the part in the valley over here, but you get into the valley. The hair is very thick around this section here, and this just jams up. When I take it in this area here, the hair just jams up, and nothing happens. So, thank you for stopping by. The bidding for my haircut last time, super chats were 47,500 pesos total. 2,500 pesos for the hair cutting tool, but they didn't have it. Oh boy, it's reconnecting. Oh, okay, it reconnected. Yeah, so I'm going to. I have it on. In fact, you know what? I ripped that when I do heavy equipment. I need things for my heavy equipment. We have a heavy equipment book. We have a BQ book. We have a Build-A-Wear book, which also includes Ace Hardware. We have a heavy equipment book, and we have a computer book. So let me write down hair cutting tool. I'll walk around Cagman City asking people if they want to cut my hair on a live stream, and I'll see if I can find somebody to do that. Oh God! Oh, hair cutter. Jack, you're chatting me. You're going to give somebody a heart attack. You don't want to do that. You want to try to maintain an even keel. You're gonna disrupt somebody's. Okay. Wait a second. Let's go back. Jack, you can comment now. Mr. Obama, you're a hussy. I gave my heart to, right? Yes, Mr. Obama. I'm not so cool about that. Those law enforcement guys, they walk softly, but they carry a big stick. And people that are in law enforcement. So Jack Thompson says we can comment. Jack Thompson missed your call earlier. He was brushing his tooth. Now, I don't know what that's about, but that sounds a little bit on the sarcasm side. Friends that are, and these are my friends, Edward. This is pretty much some refer to my channel as a cult following. Okay, I'm okay with that. And some people would read my channel as a group of people that communicate with one another honestly, regularly, in a positive manner, looking forward to meeting each other in the future and doing things with each other, or simply enjoying the show. But a cult-like following, not the advertisement that you give me for mentioning myself or my channel. Thank you very much. So let's go back to the videotape. So I want to talk about the malls in Hawaii. As soon as I'm through with the comments. Michael, get a Christopher Walken haircut. That way you can wear your football helmet. God, now we're talking about my Patreon members. Ken Ford has been a Patreon member, or wasn't Ford's on my Patreon. In fact, Kenny, if patronage, I have something you will enjoy. I will have to find it in my mail, but let me know if you are the same Kenny Ford. All right, just give me a moment. I'm going in a place. They set this up. I'm going to go to the non-active Patreons, and I'm going to send you an email. And then if you are that person that just sent the $1.99, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you 100 videos that were sent out to my Patreon members, but you will have to give me the code word that I'm going to put in this email that I'm sending to you from the Patreon page that I have with your name on it. So we have Kenny Ford. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you an email. And you are going to tell me what the name in the email is. And if you are the same Kenny, that's Kenny Ford. I see Kenny. What happened to Kenny Ford? Well, we're going to send it out anyway. Let's say that I'm sending out. Okay, it's sent. So if you can tell me what words I put in the email, I'm going to send you 100. And thank you. Okay, so let's go back to my show here, but you can cut it, kind of cut out. Okay, your email, Canny Ford, but it only says, all right, so Jack, oh God, you guys are calling for the pot. I'm not, yeah, Mrs. Hapstead documented the most beautiful mall I have ever seen in my entire life in Hawaii. They had Prada, they had Gucci, and they had Chanel, and name brands like that. All the stores were empty. All the food stores, save one, Korean barbecue store, was empty. All the entire food court was empty except for about 35 people sitting. And the thing that shocked me more than anything else is that the least expensive breakfast was $10 for, it didn't show any toast, plus tax plus your drinks. So you're looking at $13 or $14 for a breakfast in that mall. But breakfasters went up to $17, $18, $17.95 for steak and eggs. So it was 2 eggs and steak for $17. Now, I eat yesterday, and I figure a half a kilo of pork, a half a kilo of pork, and 1 kilo of cabbage. That's $1 for the pork. No, it's $2 for the pork and 30 pesos. It's figure $3. The life is on damn internet. This internet is just ferocious. So cost about $4 to make. So that's $4 per meal, and it's a very healthy meal. So Mrs. Howe documenting the end, in my opinion, the end of America, and that's my opinion. So we're gonna go here. Jack Thompson, Canny Ford. Thank you very much, Canny Ford. Let's see, Canny Ford. Warren H. and Jack Thompson. You got it, baby. That is the same Canny Ford. So here's what we're gonna do. You'll pay the live stream. What I'm gonna do, because you were a serious member of my Patreon community for 16 months. Just keep them private to yourself, which I'm sure you will. And thank you very much. So what I'm going to do now, you guys can't stop the super chat. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to bang this pot, get back pot, until one of you people go deaf and cry uncle on the live stream. We're going to take these earplugs here. Those one, and we're going to take the second one out over here. We're going to take these 2 earplugs right here, which are for the when I use the nail gun, my ears, because I'm going to bang this pot until somebody cries uncle or somebody says I'm deaf. I can't hear anything anymore. I'm just going to continually bang the pot until someone goes deaf or cries uncle. Remember when you held somebody down when you were playing tag? Do you say uncle? Do you say uncle? Well, I'm going to get the pot, and I'm going to bang the pot until somebody goes deaf. I promise that's what's going to happen. So you guys, there will be a key, another way to stop the pot. So this is the pot. And the name of the game is Stop the Pot. I just decided this. That's why I keep saying it, because I'll forget it. So 2 ways to stop the pot from banging. On screen, you admit that you are now going deaf from the banging of the pot. That's one way. And you would say, it'd be enough super chat to stop the pot. So I don't know how much. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much super chat should be involved. If someone wants to throw a number out there to stop the pot, when I see 5 on my screen, I'll stop earplugs. So you'll be crying uncle today. Another day, another success story. Thank you. Everybody here owes you consideration of a thanks. Big Kevin. Big Kevin. Big Kevin. Big Kevin. Big Kevin has a GoPro Hero 8, man. And the resolution on Big Kevin's live streams is just amazing. It amazes me how crystal clear goes up that GoPro is. Did a live stream, called it a red maple, a Japanese maple. And if I had to take a guess, what that tree was called, I would have called it a red maple only, not a Japanese maple. So Big Kevin has quite a big backyard, back up in a beautiful pond, and he got out there and got some sun. It's going to look like there was going to be a thunderstorm. So those of you not familiar, if you ever watched this, got his own following for several years. He does a great show, and now he's been moving around in the back of his property. You can see a gorgeous lakefront home. Kevin, thank you very much for posting that. Although I did see at the bottom of that red maple a sign that said, "I am a," to doing mason work for me, to do union in New York, Florida. Oh, back in 2000 and I guess it was 2003. Target came to my house. He had bought a Gucci handbag. The internet. She lost it, dropped it in a bar or something like that, and that was before he got. The internet is just unbelievable. Okay. The internet is just internet today. So Tiger bought a Gucci handbag for his daughter in New York, Long Island. Somehow she lost it that day that he bought it for her. And then when he came to the Florida Keys, there was a Gucci handbag counter. She took the handbag off the counter and didn't even say thank you to her father. Now, I thought that was a little bit. Days later, he bought another one. So wait, he didn't say thank you. I said, "Aren't you going to make her say thank you?" He goes, "No, the way she is." Okay. So that was an interesting concept that I would never have guessed. Although I do know somebody who has a child like that. But I would never guess that would happen, besides Tiger. So Mrs. Hapster's on the decline of commerce in America. Mrs. Hapster keep a constant connection. I don't understand the internet here. My bill is paid. I don't have to see the internet, the electric company, or the water company until August. Area besides Smart, I think two brothers own the two towers because they give nobody any worthwhile service at all on the island of Pangloss. It's an amazing thing. Okay, so Napster went past 12 major name brand outlets, including, I think it was not Bloomingdale. Well, 12 major brand outlets in her live stream. All 12 stores were either empty closed or not open yet, but zero commerce took place while Mrs. Hapster walked through the stores for the first, I guess it was 45 minutes. Stores have overhead electric, air conditioning,